So this over here is the Huawei Freebuds SE for ANC, super budget friendly at under 100 ringgit, but packed with features you expect from more expensive earbuds. And the question is, can they actually deliver the amazing performance while keeping the cost low? So today I'm going to put it through the test with noise cancellation, sound quality and everyday comfort, so let's check it out. So starting with what I like, the sound quality is way above expectation. Bass is fantastic, vocals are warm and powerful, and the highs are clean with great separation. I also like the wide soundstage you get on these earbuds, giving you that slight floaty experience instead of a closed-in feel. And I like the clean and simple design, very AirPods-like, with a very solid hinge that feels super premium. Volume levels are excellent with plenty of headroom even for those who like it loud, and I also like that it has good latency performance. So spec wise, you get Bluetooth 5.4 chipset, IP54 dust and water resistant rating, as well as a great battery life. So with ANC off, you're going to get 10 hours plus 40 hours with the case, and with ANC on, you're still going to get 7 hours plus 28 hours. And you even get fast charging, so 10 minutes of charge gives you 4 hours without ANC. So at this price point, 99 ringgit, it's really hard to find problems with these earbuds, but just to nitpick a few, I would say that there isn't any in-ear detection on these earbuds, and there is also no multi-point on them, and although I really like the design, some might find it too plain for their liking. So honestly, I don't know what Huawei is trying to do here, but they priced these earbuds at 99 ringgit, and that's crazy thinking this is only 23 US dollars. And if you've heard and feel what these earbuds can do, you'll be amazed with this price tag as well, so blowing all the competition away. And if you find value in what you hear and like what you see so far, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so the YouTube algorithm can pick this up. And if you want to buy these earbuds, do check out my links below. So forget about LDAC or other high-res codecs, because just with these earbuds, you don't need to bother about codec since out-of-the-box tuning is already fantastic. So you're getting an extremely dynamic sound signature here that rivals any big brands 10-20 times the price tag. And first off is the sub-bass you get with these earbuds, and man, it's so deep, so rumbly, and yes, they are exactly like subwoofers in your head. And I still can't wrap my head around the price, but given Huawei's heritage in making great sounding products, I'm not surprised. Mid-bass hits firm and solid as well on top of their sub-bass. Vocals here has a very nice warmth to it, not as bright and forward as IEMs would, but they are great sounding nonetheless. Great powerful vocals, sounds extremely nice with no distortion or muffling, very impressive. Highs are great here as well, but I do hear that the highest of the notes to have a little bit slight mechanical color to it, but it still shines beautifully and powerful. You hear instruments separated very nicely and with very high definition. So soundstage here is surprisingly wide with an in-ear earbuds like this, and you get that slight floatiness when testing it with songs like Hotel California. All in all, wow, if you don't look at the price, you're going to think that this punches way above its price bracket. So this is a test to see if the Huawei Freebuds SE for ANC is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So on a first look, the case here does look like an AirPods case, especially in this beautiful white color. You can also choose it in black. It's simple, it's clean, no unnecessary design cues. All in all, just a great looking case. And you get a small LED at the front here, as well as a Type-C at the bottom. And at the back, there's a very subtle Huawei branding at the hinge in a nice grey color so it doesn't scream it so loudly. And the lid also stays open when you open them, and they have this surprisingly strong hinge that snaps open and close with a lot of satisfaction. And inside you're going to get your earbuds in a classic AirPods Pro style design, and there isn't any in-ear sensor found here, but it has a nice touch sensor surface to control the earbuds. And this sits nicely in my ear and it fits very nicely as well, but this again is subjective to your own individual ear canals. And if you notice here, Huawei also uses this innovative clip-on design on the ear tips that's very familiar from a specific earbuds brand as well. So ANC on these earbuds is phenomenal at this price point, and although it's in the very budget-friendly category, Huawei still puts in their heritage in building great ANC earbuds into its piece. So across the board, you're getting good ANC performance for airplane cabin noise as well as road noise. It lowers environmental noise a lot and gives you quite a serene experience while listening to it with music. Cancelling out cafe noises or when people are talking around could be better. You do hear some of them coming through, and you could try to cut them off using your music, but a little bit of environmental noise still will get through. Wind noise reduction here is fantastic since you get to toggle it regardless of which ANC mode that you're using. You can still turn on wind noise reduction, which gives you a great performance even when I use my fan to directly blow at it. Transparency mode here is pretty passive and you do get quite a good amplification here, and there is no weird digital amplification sound. So with that said, I'm giving these earbuds an ANC score of 8.9 out of 10. So I get to a very comfortable listening volume at around 40% volume, and moving upwards of 75% sounds very loud and at a very enjoyable, powerful volume. Anything above that is too loud for my liking, so volume-wise, plenty to spare for those who enjoy their earbuds loud. And if you use many Huawei IoT devices, then good news because they all connect via the same app, which is their own AI Live app, and you can also connect it to an iOS device. And inside the app, you'll just download the interface for these earbuds and you're good to go. So at the homepage, you get a nice design of your earbuds in a color of your choice, and below that you get battery information for both the earbuds as well as the case. And although simple, Huawei lets you control almost everything here. And under noise control, which is your ANC controls, you get ANC off as well as awareness, where awareness is your transparency mode. But by clicking inside, you're going to get to choose between 4 different ANC performance: dynamic, which is automatic, cozy, general, as well as ultra. So you get different intensity if you like to choose which one that you like to use. I also like that you get wind noise reduction regardless which intensity you choose, which is very well designed. The wind noise reduction also applies to the awareness mode. And under EQ, you get 4 default presets as well as a manual 10-band EQ to play around with. And under gesture controls, you get to adjust everything here except for gaming mode. You also get to update your firmware, find your earbuds, and under settings, toggle low latency mode on or off. So the earbuds is rated with 180 milliseconds in low latency mode, which is perfect for watching movies with. Playing games is also great, but may not be the fastest latency in the market, but still plenty fast and smooth for games like PUBG. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So at the end of the day, the Huawei Freebuds SE 4 ANC is a mouthful and is hands down one of the best budget earbuds you can buy right now. And just for 99 ringgit, you're getting deep bass, clear vocals, solid ANC, and even a feature-packed app that rivals big name brands. Sure, it doesn't have in-ear detection or the fastest gaming latency, but honestly, for this price, those are easy trade-offs. If you're looking for amazing sound and noise cancellation on a super tight budget, then these earbuds are a total no-brainer. And if you want to check out my other ANC earbuds, check out my playlist right over here. Or if you want to check out other Huawei reviews that I've done, click here and I'll see you over at those videos.